trying to keep my feet on the ground. I'm getting to like this feeling I found. I'm getting to love the thought of having you around. And I will never let you go. I'm trying to keep my feet on the ground. I'm getting to like this feeling I found.
Hello race fans, the NASCAR Mobil 1 Nationwide Series is back here. We are live on a bright sunny day here in Bristol, Tennessee at Bristol Motor Speedway for the Burnout 500. Why this race is called the Burnout 500? Well, if stuff happens and what I think is going to happen, you'll see why pretty soon. Our front row is going to consist of Derek Engel in the 25 and Charles Jackson in the 20. There's a real close championship points. Cole Dalley, he really needs to try to get back on the road if he wants to try to get this Mobil 1 championship. But Cole Dalley and Dillon Poteet got way better starting positions, better than him. What's going to happen is we're about to hear those famous words.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
Nice chosen. Be there at the end. It's a long race. We just got to stay in contention. No mistakes. That's the big key. No mistakes today. We get up there. We get in the top 10. We ride. That's what we got to do today.
As the cars are slowly rolling out pit road, here is your starting lineup for the Burnout 500.
Can you get me close enough to be inside of the action? Can you show me all the power of the pride and the passion? Wanna feel the thunder and the thrill of the ride, cause I feel alive with speed on my side. Yeah, I wanna be there. Put me right in the middle of the thick of it all. If they don't give me room, well then I'll give them the wall. I'm gonna smoke my tires when the victory calls. I'm gonna be there, be there. I wanna see my face up on the jumbo screen. Feel the white hot metal of a winning machine. Because you win or you lose and there's no in between. I wanna be there, be there, be there. I wanna lose my voice screaming with the crowd. Know my driver's gonna win and make me proud. From the pre-race party, gonna go insane when I'm right down with them in victory lane. Yeah, I wanna be there.
Derek Engel starting here on the pole at Bristol after winning the LCQ of the Bull Rush Shootout over in the Sega Cup. After this race here in Tennessee, he's gonna have to try to rush all the way back down in Florida before it gets dark, so he can actually catch the Bull Rush Shootout. But I bet he's gonna be extra focused here today as the pace car is making its way on the pit road. We're gonna have ourselves a 50 lapper here today as the green flag's out at Bristol. And oh man, Carson Beightol, he didn't get going. Oh man, something happened to the double zero. Cody Llamas, he's already trying to get around the 25. He's already gotten around Charles. Oh man, something happened to the double zero car. He did not get going. As Derek Engel, he's in the lead, but we have to see what happened to Carson Beightol. Oh, there he is. He teleported to pit road. And oh man, he dropped out. And oh man, he had a camshaft issue. So, oh man, real tough. Real tough. And oh man, I hear screeching. We got us a wreck. Caution's out. The caution is out here at Bristol. We had a wreck somewhere. Oh man, it was in the front stretch. We had us a wreck, and Derek Engel, he's gonna cross as the leader. And oh man, they're still wrecking. Eric Burton, Chris Washer, Chris Dalton, and Steven Gonzalez, they're back here. And oh man, they're still wrecking. Oh man, Seth Cole, Dylan Young, Charles Sanford, Drew Austin, Trent Donald, Jay Wayfield, they're stuck right here. And oh man, they're really trying to figure out what's going on here. As they're trying to get in line, Derek Engel, he's still the race leader. But let's see what happened to bring out our first accident of the day. Well, here's how to brought out our first caution. Heading out of turn 4, Chris Washer was stuck on the wall. Then he hits that little that little wall glitch right there at Bristol, as everyone calls it. And he comes down right onto Eric Burton, right in front of Drew Austin, Steven Gonzalez, Chris Darlington, and Charles Sanford. They all had nowhere to go as the 5 is just spinning around. Drew Austin is able to drive away as Eric Burton hits the inside Sanford barrier, but Steven Gonzalez gets turned into the wall. Charles Sanford was lucky to be able to squeeze by between the 87 and the 5. And oh man, caution early. Then something else happened while they were racing back to the line. Something happened with I believe something else happened here. Another accident happened. We're gonna have to fast forward it a little bit and see. Oh, okay. It was Steven Gonzalez and Eric Burton once again. Oh, Eric Burton, he came up on the 87, and that's what sent him sliding around again. And Chris Washer, he gets another hit from the 16, and oh man, they were lucky not to hit the pace car. Oh man, just think how much they would have had to pay as we see the leaders. And oh man, and I see that Cody Llamas and Lyndon Wright, they got together a little bit. Oh man, Bristol already starting to show its colors as we see some of the cars stacking up back here. And oh man, Seth Cole, he got turned by Sean Galligan back there. That's what I saw, that second accident when they were stacking up. Dylan Young, he got a little bit of hood damage from that, but hopefully it's not too superficial. Here we are back at Bristol, getting ready to get back to the restart. The only car to come down pit road was Ryan Acosta, so he's going to restart this race from the 39th position. Our leader right now is Derek Engel. Second is Cody Llamas. Third is Lyndon Wright. Fourth is Michael Norman. Fifth, Charles Jackson. Sixth is Dillon Poteet. Seventh is his teammate Sean Henley. Eighth now is Kyle Sosnoski. Ninth is Nathan Hudson. And running out the top 10 is Alex Ferranti. Derek Engel, right now he's leading Cody Llamas, who's right now tied for 6th in the point standings with Dillon Poteet. We're having the restart, and oh man, I don't think Derek Engel got going because Cody Llamas, he almost got a rocket start off the line. He's trying to get to the inside of the 25 car, but I don't think he can do it. I mean, he's trying. We got a battle between Dillon Poteet and Charles Jackson as we're still racing. Most of the field is single line right now, but Cody Llamas, he's trying to find some way to get to the inside, and he's closing the gap slowly, but Derek Engel, he continues to close the door. And oh man, Lyndon Wright, he's also trying to get there. As we see Charles Sanford coming down pit road. Unscheduled stop for the 33. And now we see Cody Llamas. He's trying to go for the lead now, but Derek Engel, he's trying to get that outside run. Turns 1 and 2. That's where you want to be on the outside, but turns 3 and 4, the inside line gets a better run. Derek Engel, he's still keeping his lead. That's he's trying to find some way to get around the 43 as Charles Jackson, he's taking out the best way he can. Here comes Sosnoski, he's trying to separate the Tweenix boys. As we now see Danny Wells, he's trying to get behind Oscar to the 6. We see Josh McCauley get around the 1 of William Duncan. No man, we got another car coming down pit road. I think that was Chris Washer. Was it? Yes, it was Chris Washer. He's coming down pit road for his pit stop. That's really going to put him some laps down. As well as Charles Sanford. And oh man, Cody Llamas, he just went to the extreme high side. That's going to make him lose second place to Lyndon Wright. As Michael Norman, he's trying to get around the 22 car as well. Oh man, these guys better do whatever to stay out that wall. Cody Llamas. And oh man, that's going to make him lose ground. He's trying to get that outside run, and the 25 has been getting. The 25 is just pulling away from the pack right now. Cody Llamas and Lyndon Wright are side by side. Over the last couple of weeks, Lyndon Wright, he's been getting some nice running up finishes. And oh man, they're 3 wide back here. You can't go 3 wide at Bristol without wrecking. it just so Sosnoski gets around Poteet as Nathan Hudson. He's trying to get on the inside as well. And it looks like Sosnoski, he's trying to work on passing Charles Jackson next. Now for third, heating up between Lyndon Wright and Michael Norman. Michael Norman, he's been stuck on the high side. Trying to make sure that this race isn't too much of a wreck fest, but some of these guys are going to have to come back. We're going to have to come down for green flag pit stop soon. Some guys already took unscheduled stops. Chris Washington, he's 4 laps down, and Charles Sanford, he's 3 laps down. As Derek Engel, he's still in charge in the 25 car. Let's go to his rear camera. Cody Llamas trying to do whatever he can to chase him back down. As you see, that discount tire number 22 Dodge. And oh man, Michael Norman, he's all over the back bumper. And Cody Llamas is slowly trying to close the gap. He really wants to get around that 25 car. He's getting closer and closer with every turn. Real exciting racing here tonight at Bristol. As Cody Llamas, he's still trying to get up there. Camera, we see Michael Norman still trying to get around that 22 car. And oh man, Michael Norman, he's got a good run on the inside. Oh man, he's trying to kill the 22, but now he's trying to catch it to the 25. 22 and 3, they're going at it. And oh man, Charles Jackson and Sosnoski, they're still trying to go at it with Sean Henley. He's still getting behind the 20. He's going 3 wide once more. And oh man, just look how close all these guys are. Charles Jackson, and oh man, oh man, he almost got into the wall. That was close. Now he's going to lose another position to Sean. Heading up to the front, Michael Norman still trying to do whatever he can to get around Derek Engel, but Derek Engel, he's doing his best to defend both lines as we just passed the halfway mark. Derek Engel, he just clinched most laps led, but can he lead the second half after these guys are doing back pit stops though? I don't know, but Michael Norman, he's still trying to get around Cody Llamas. He doesn't want to finish in second place again. I believe he's finished second place 3 times this season, the same as his car number. Lyndon Wright now on the way back here now. He's going to have to do whatever he can to try to catch up to Michael Norman. Sean Henley. Charles Jackson and Dillon Poteet. Sosnoski on the bottom. Sosnoski's teammate Joshua Collar, he's barely trying to stay in the top 10. Here comes Evan Wayne. He's trying to make his way up now. And Reese's Camaro. Michael Norman and Cody Llamas still racing side by side, trying to catch up to that 25 car. Trying to get inside side by side. The more that 25 is going to have clean air. But the question is, who's going to come down for pit stops? Remember, pit stops can make or break a winner here. I'm shocked we really don't have another caution yet, as Cody Llamas, he's still trying to use that outside line. But now he just cleared Michael Norman. Let's ride on board with the 22. Just as I say something, we have a wreck. Oh man, and Cole Dalley was involved. And oh man, some of the cars are stacked up. No doubt that's gonna bring out our second caution. Oh man, just as soon as I say something, we have a wreck. But where are the leaders? There's Derek Engel right now. He's the race leader. Cody Llamas crossed in second. Where's Cody Llamas? Oh, Oh, there he is. He had to stop and slow down. He actually got around the 25, but it was after they crossed the line, so he had to surrender the position back to him. Oh man, I bet that's not what he wanted to do. And oh man, the field is gonna screw up because of the way that they crossed the line. Oh man, I was afraid this would happen. But while the cars trying to figure out what's going on here, let's see what happened to bring out our second caution. A big pileup happened on the front stretch. Here's what happened to bring out our second caution. Same exact thing that happened to Chris Washer. If you get stuck on that turn 3 and 4 wall, you're going to bounce off turn 4 and come down onto somebody. And unfortunately, it happened to Nathan Hudson. He comes down onto Danny Wells, but luckily Danny was able to get away. But then he also comes down onto Aaron Williams, and that sends Danny into a slide. Then, oh man, further back, Tim Walch and Joseph Lombard get at it. Then Seth Cole, he got turned by Trent Dunham. Then, oh man, it's just a huge mess. The points leader, Cole Dalley, he slides into Seth Cole. Drew Austin, he slides. Jay Wakefield slides. And there goes Eric Burton, who was in that first caution. So, oh man, it was just a chain reaction of stuff to happen here. And drivers are coming down pit road. This is really going to change the field up. But what will we see? Here we are back at Bristol, getting ready for the restart. Now the cars in front of the 25 car, they did come down pit road, but unfortunately the pace car beat them out, so they're in front of the field for some odd reason. Derek Engel is still the leader. Second is Michael Norman. Third, Lyndon Wright. Fourth, Charles Jackson. Fifth is now Aaron Williams. Cody Llamas dropped all the way down to 6th. Seventh is James Qualls. 8th is Daniel Day. 9th is Tim Fiegel. Running out the top 10 is Tim Walch. Some cars did not come down pit road, but oh man, I don't know what's going to happen here. As we're having the restart, no man, Michael Norman, he's trying to do whatever he can to look under that 25 car. The opportunity he has right now. But Derek Engel is still the race leader, and Cole Dalley, he's one of those cars that are unfortunate to get around. Oh man, I thought the caution was back out. No man, Derek Engel, he just went up on the high side, really high. And oh man, that's no throw from Michael Norman. And oh man, Derek Engel's in the wall. He's gonna bounce off. And oh man, he just wrecked. And oh man, he collects Cody Llamas. Oh my God, fail. He collects Cody Llamas, and oh boy. Oh no, oh man, I cannot believe that for Derek Engel. I cannot believe that. Derek Engel gets into the turn 4 wall. He turns and then he gets hit by the one guy who's been pretty much battling with him all day, and that's gonna give the lead over to and man, what's Alex Ferranti doing? He's getting into Tim Walch. Oh man, what's that about? But oh man, that's gonna give the lead over to Michael Norman. And oh man, Michael Norman, he's got some rear damage as well as Lyndon Wright. And oh man, this track is glitching. I don't know what in the world is going on. I'm gonna have to go to some replays. Chris Dawson's getting turned. This is why I call this race the Burnout 500. If you don't know what Burnout is, you need to go to GameStop. Well, anyway, let's see what happened to Derek Engel that caused this mess. Same exact situation as our previous 2 cautions. First, it was Chris Washer. Then it was Nathan Hudson. And this time, it was the leader of the race, Derek Engel. He gets passed by Michael Norman here, but he bounces off the wall right into his own teammate, Aaron Williams. And Cody Llamas, he gets involved. Oh man, that's got to be a real heartbreaker for the 22. I don't know where exactly he crossed the line, or the caution came out after he crossed the line. His teammate, Danny Wells, gets into the 21 of Evan Wayne, and it just causes a huge pileup. Sean Galligan, Nathan Hudson, oh man, James Silverfox, oh man, Nick Pericles, Justin Perry, Joshua Collard, the list goes on, but oh man. Bristol is one of those tracks where you have to rattle someone's cage, and unfortunately, Derek Engel, he was a big victim of that. Real tough break for the 25 team. Led the most laps. He was on his way for his first Mobil 1 Nationwide Series victory, but I believe his chances of winning just went up in smoke. And here we are back at Bristol. Michael Norman with a damaged car is the race leader as the cars went around the pace car to get their laps back. Michael Norman is the race leader, and I don't know if he has enough power to even get that thing to victory lane. But he's the leader now. Second is Lyndon Wright. Third is Charles Jackson. Fourth is Aaron Williams. Fifth is Cody Llamas, despite that spin. Sixth is now Derek Engel. Seventh is James Qualls. Eighth, Tim Fiegel. Ninth, Tim Walch. And rounding out the top 10 is Daniel Day. We're having ourselves a green-white checker, and Michael Norman better hope and pray to the Walking Dead gods if he can try to get that mangled number 3 machine to victory lane here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. The caution lights came back on. The caution lights came back on. They were off, but they came back on the pace car. Are we going back racing? Yes, we are, but now it's only going to be a one-lap shootout. We were going to have a green-white checker, but now it's going to be a one-lap shootout. And oh man, Michael Norman, well, like I said, Michael Norman, he better hope and pray to the Walking Dead gods in the sky if he can finally capture his first win, or Lyndon Wright can spoil the party. Both of these cars are damaged, but will they be up to speed? I have no idea. I have no idea. And Charles Jackson, his car is spotless right now. He may come to spoil the party for the 43 and the 3, but Michael Norman, he better do a lot of mirror driving. The same can be said for Lyndon Wright. He has a better car than Michael Norman right now. If he's going to try to plan a charge, he better do it quick, because the pace car is leaving the pit road. We're going to have a one-lap shootout. 15 seconds. Can Michael Norman capture his first Mobil 1 Nationwide Series victory? We're about to find out as the green flag is out. Well, the green and the white flag are out. And oh man, I don't think that damage is slowing down Michael Norman one bit. They're heading into the back straightaway and already coming out of turns 3 and 4. No competition for the number 3 car. Michael Norman, he finally does it. Michael Norman captures his very first Mobil 1 Nationwide Series victory here at Bristol. I bet Michael Norman doesn't even care right now how he got this win or how the field did, but I bet he's happy to win it. The last time he had a chance to win a race, he got completely screwed out of it. I believe it was at Kentucky. I'm not sure. But oh man, Michael Norman, he finally does it. He captures his very first Mobil 1 Nationwide Series victory here, and he will take the Burnout 500. I am lucky to export this race. Burnout 500. Michael Norman overcame a charging Lyndon Wright, and he came out on top in the trace car. Charles Jackson ends up 3rd. Cody Llamas ends up 4th, despite being wrecked by Derek Engel. Derek Engel dominated this race, but he's gonna have to settle for a 5th place finish here. Tim Fiegel ends up 6th, Aaron Williams 7th, Tim Walch is 8th, James Qualls 9th, and running out the top 10 is Daniel Day. Good day for the 60 team. And then it's Dillon Poteet, William Duncan, Sean Henley, Jessica Shelton, she bounced back for a top 15. And Evan Wayne rounds out in 15th. Nick Pericles is 7th. Oh wow, I completely skipped Danny's name. Danny is 16th. I'm so sorry. Nick Pericles is 17th, Justin Perry is 18th, James Silverfox is 19th, and running out the top 20 is Joshua Collard. Then it's Nathan Hudson, Kyle Thomas, Seth Cole, Joseph Lombard, Trent Dunham. That's the top 25. Then it's Alex Jones, Dylan Young, Cole Dalley ends up 28th. That's really going to hurt his points lead. And James Qualls, he finished in the top 10, so he's definitely going to gain up on him. Ryan Acosta ended up 29th. Eric Burton 30th, and Steven Gonzalez was the last car on the lead lap. And then Sean Galligan, Jay Wakefield, Kyle Sosnoski, they were a lap down. Chris Darlington and Charles Sanford were 2 laps down. Chris Washer was 3 laps down, and Alex Ferranti stayed 4 laps down. And Drew Austin, he retired out of the race from that from the third caution, I believe. And Carson Beightol, something happened to him on the start. His car just didn't get going, so he's credited with dead last today. Oh man, these final races of Mobil 1 are really heating up. What will we see? I don't know, but all of you are gonna have to stay tuned. Stay tuned for this race, and don't forget to check out the Budweiser Shootout, which will be uploaded pretty soon after this is. But congratulations one last time to Michael Norman for winning the Burnout 500, and we'll see you next time.